Hello guys, Wilsonbox here, and this time I'm here to talk about the new equipment and new artifacts that you can expect in the Season 2. So I have here all the information about the new sets and new artifacts. Let's start with the equipment. So we are going to have 5 new equipment sets, and they're gonna keep 3 of the old ones. So we're gonna have the Emperor's Might, and the Emperor's Might is gonna give you 15% attack and skill haste plus 20. When you have 3 pieces of this set, you're gonna deal damage to the enemy with the lowest attack, and the current damage will boost based on the attack ratio between them, reaching the maximum of 50%. Then we have the Inventor's Inspiration. It gives you 15% attack, 10% crit rate, and when you have 3 pieces of these, every time the wearer casts a battle skill or a ultimate skill, they receive a 8% damage bonus for 15 seconds up to 4 times, which is really great because if you have a low cooldown on your battle skill or ultimate skill, it gives you a bigger bonus. Then we have the Abyssal Curse. It's gonna give you 15% attack, 30 plus enlightenment, and when we have 3 pieces of this set, the indirect damage dealt by the wearers ignores 20% of the enemy's defense. I don't know what they mean about indirect damage. I think it's something like the burn or poisons. Not sure, because that's the only way I see indirect damage. Then we have the Art of the Gambler. It's the same one we were used to. That one really great against those big bosses with lots of HP, because you can take 5% of the target's current HP as true damage, which is great. In here you can see how it looks, the Inventor's Aspiration. This is the one. This is the Abyssal Curse. Then we have the Emperor's Might. This is the first one I talk about. And then we have the other two. So the Ancestral Protection, it's the same one, but they changed some of the things, because this before was 15% defense and 50% HP, and now they changed the defense to resistance. So now it's plus 60 resistance. And the 3-piece effect is the same one, so the wearer takes 15% of the damage that otherwise will be taken by the allies, while gaining 50% damage reduction. Then this is a new one, Cyril's Whisper. So it's gonna give you skill haste plus 20 and HP plus 15%. And when you have 3 pieces of these, when the wearer successfully inflicts a debuff, all allies gain an additional 15% attack. This is how it's gonna look, the Cyril's Whisper. And then we have another 2 sets. We have the Holy Hunter. So this one is the same thing we had before. We already had this set. It gives you accuracy 40 and plus 60 resistance. And when we have the 3 pieces, you have a chance to inflict a stun for 3 seconds. And this is the new one, the Monolith's Blessing. It's gonna give you accuracy plus 40 and skill haste plus 20, and when you have 3 pieces, after casting an ultimate skill, the wearer heals the ally with the lowest HP percentage by 15% target's max HP. If it's like a hero with a really low cooldown on his ultimate, it's gonna be able to heal a big amount of your allies. Then let's go to the artifacts. So this is the artifacts we can find on this next season. I think it's 11 legendaries and 2 epics. I already commented this. I don't know why they keep just adding so much legendaries if they are so hard to get, but that's okay. I mean, I hope they change this. I've been commenting this with other creators, because I think it's something really important to change. Otherwise it makes no sense if they keep adding so much legendaries if it's so hard to get them. So first one, Aurora Telescope. It gives you HP, attack percentage, and when the wearer deals damage to an enemy with higher defense, the current damage will boost based on the defense ratio between them. Then we have the Concantis Binding. It gives you attack 15, accuracy, and at the battle starts, the wearer has a 100% chance to inflict attack penalty on the enemy with highest attack. So this one is really nice. I think would work with a boss or in PvP. It looks pretty good, and this 100% chance from the base level, which is really great. Next one, we have New Tower's Shears. It's gonna give you HP, attack percentage, and when the wearer deals damage to a target, they also reduce the target's max HP by 15% of the damage dealt, up to 35 of the target's max HP, which is great. I mean, for PvP or a dungeon, it's great. Next, Titan Rib. It's gonna give you attack and resistance, and every time the wearer successfully resisted the buff, they gain extra 2.5 damage bonus. until up to 5 stacks. Then Plumes of Prina, when the rare consumes ice crystals, their next battle skill deals extra 15% damage. We have Oil of Skyfire, every time the rare applies burn they gain extra 2% attack up for 10 seconds. This effect stacks up to 10 to 15 times, which is really big, and this is for burn units. So it's the new ones they are gonna add on this season. Then we have the Tempest Sword Drum. When the wearer deals damage for each enemy on the field, under the effect of Electrocuted, the damage is increased by 3.5. I think this one is also for the new units. Then Levasiuk's Roots. The wearer receives additional 5% HP and 5% attack. For non-legendary heroes, this effect is double. Oh, this one is really nice, so it's gonna give you extra benefit for non-legendary heroes. This is great. Everlasting Diamonds. Healing from the wearer increased by 25%, meanwhile, the wearer receives additional 50% resistance. Nice. Then, oh, this is the exclusive ones. So, Helm of the Frostbirds, it's a Beldel exclusive. So it's one of the new heroes. And the Beldel's damage from Runaway increased by 10%, and the damage grab from Frost Favor is further raised by 15%. Then we have Perkins exclusive, the Crown of Order. Perkins' low fall retribution will ignore 20% of the target's defense, while each stack of stuns increase the damage bonus by additional 20%. Then the Ashitius exclusive, it's the Malicious Manacle, and the Shitius gains additional 20% crit rate and disintegration damage bonus from dispelling burn is increased. And now this is the epic artifact, so it's the 100-eyed robe, and when the wearer takes damage for every breath from the attacker, the damage is reduced by 3.5%. And the Cosimus Crucible. As the battle starts, the wearer and enemy allies gain an additional 35% resistance. This is it. This is the new sets, the new artifacts. Start thinking what you can do with this. I'm already starting wondering what I can do with them. The only problem is they are really hard to get. I don't have a single one. I've been buying the monthly passes and sometimes the Walker Trail, and I don't have a single artifact. I've got like two legendaries from this season, because I have the Suta, which I got from the pre-season event. I mean, I have also the Drist from this last event, but I'm not been using him, so I only use like 3 of my legendaries, so it's Suta and 2 others that I was lucky to summon this season, and I have also the Rare Erich, the far one, which I don't use that much. But we'll see if they change something, if they improve about the artifacts, because I hope they do it. It's a change that they really need to do it. So guys, thanks for watching. This is the news about artifacts and equipment. Season 2 is almost there, so don't forget, subscribe to my channel if you like my content. Thanks for watching and see you next time.